Several years ago, I got together at breakfast with Peggy and Mike, the founders of Camp BizSmart, and we were talking about how could we help young people get a better understanding of what it really takes to be an entrepreneur. And so after some brainstorming sessions, they came up with the idea of Camp BizSmart.
Camp BizSmart is an entrepreneur and business academy designed specifically for students that are 11 to 15 to give them the real-world experience of what it's like to work in a career in an executive training setting.
The students get to work with real companies who are out there every day, who are risking their money, risking their own talent, and risking everything to bring this to the market.
So these kids, they're spending 2 weeks working together as teams, struggling through the problems that entrepreneurs really struggle with.
And at the end of 2 weeks, the students present their design idea along with a written business plan, financials, and do a verbal presentation to a panel of real Silicon Valley entrepreneurs and venture capitalists.
The brilliant idea behind Camp BizSmart is to give young people actual hands-on experience in business.
Along with the traditional skills that are important, such as problem solving, we realize that it's not worth much unless you really help students ignite their zest, their optimism, and their grit. And what does that mean? We call it ZOG, but zest is a passion for what it is that you're working on. Optimism is that can-do spirit that says, even sometimes when it's tough, I'm going to stick with it. But grit is where it really comes down to matter. You develop, because difficulty makes you develop, that extra special product, that extra special skill. And that's what we think is important, along with our values, which are character, knowing what to do, courage, being able to do it when it's difficult, and citizenship, which is being able to model it and teach it to others so that you can pass it along.
I think one of the great things about coming out to Camp BizSmart and being able to showcase what I've done to all the young entrepreneurs here is to share an experience and show them that there's a way for anyone at any age to become an entrepreneur.
Having a mentor to walk you through every step of the way is really important, and I've found that, but this really gives these kids a crash course and it gets their wheels turning.
There's a level of curiosity that I think Camp BizSmart does a great job promoting, and that's something that starts at a young age and something that we believe very strongly in as well.
It's so much more valuable than just learning it theoretically out of a book or hearing somebody talk about it.
These are the kinds of skills that kids are not going to get in school, certainly not in K through 12. And so what they're bringing to these kids is probably worth more than all the rest of the education they're getting. It's just amazing.
Camp BizSmart is about bringing these students and their ideas to the real world and solving real world problems, and we're so excited to be able to do that.